Is this name yours, Ken? He said funk. It's called funk. Oh, it's funk. It's music. It's the fucking doop 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 doop. Oh no, no, it's like the. It's the signal music style. It's the blue light type music. Doop 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 doop. Oh, that's what it's like.
Hi, hey, and welcome. I don't know if you can hear my kids in the background. I don't know if anybody's on. It looks like Facebook is having a problem. I don't know whether to try it again. You know what? If you're there, give me a minute. Should I put on some music for you good people? I hear my kids in the background. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, wait, nobody's in here anyway. That's unfortunate. Really, Mike? It doesn't look 5 minutes. It looks like anybody else is on here other than me, but I'm gonna get started just the same. Hopefully this thing will, I don't know what the internet is. Internet. I am here, baby. Hey. Ugh. I guess your girl be talking to herself a little bit. Alright. It's alright. Hopefully somebody will come through. Oh, excuse me. Child. Let me sit back. Let's adjust this. Hey, Tamika, because I was like, I know I'm late, but I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'll put up my little hang and welcome. Ooh, child. Let me get myself together. How is everybody doing? When the people come in the room, say hello. Hit that like button. My face looks shiny as hell. Hit that like button. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Okay, I have my little drink today, too. I am drinking. Child, back in the day. I put my cute little shirt on. You can't even see it. Queen. Anywho, back in the day, my drink used to be Malibu and pineapple juice. So today I decided to, throw it back a little bit. Now it's cheap and got me some Parrots Bay. Some Parrots Bay mango flavor with a little pineapple juice. And this is my cute little in the camera, Kira. This is my cute little cup that I got from Target. It's a line, I think it's Room Essentials, but it's Black designers that did this. So I was like, gotta grab it. It's right. I'm gonna put it over there because the microphone's over there. And I don't want to be echoing. I know. I had scheduled this, but I put mine up so far in advance that they don't come up. And then you know how YouTube likes to do with the notifications. So I was like, oh well. And then I put it up on a community tab the last minute. I threw it up on my Instagram last minute, and I was like, child, it has been a time that said, you know what? I usually do when they come in the room to a little mental health check-in. Yes, child. Hi, Daria. Good evening and happy Saturday to you too. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Oh, Daria is so sweet. I see her in everybody else's lives. Oh, what I always say about the drinking is drink responsibly. If you're drinking, don't drive. Don't drink if you're underage. And listen, you don't have to have you don't have to have an alcoholic beverage to come through here. Now today your girl is sipping, but if you want to bring your water or bring whatever you like, child, it is perfectly fine to me. Like I said, mental health check-in. If you guys want to let me know how you guys have been doing. Lately, my anxiety has been kicking my behind because I've been trying to do entirely too much, but also I do have some real life things going on I don't want to get into just yet, because then if it's not an issue, I'll be like, yeah, we don't have to talk about it. And then also, I don't mind being transparent with you guys. And I was going to say that I got, the toxic family that be whatever. But when you done accidentally told the big mouth, that person going to tell that person and the whole family going to know anyway. But the internet is forever. So I won't even get into that. I've just been trying to do some work on my root chakras. So you guys into chakras and meditation, Tamika, I know you do, self-care and things like that. But I've been trying to do some root chakra work to get my balance together. But also I think it may be a little deeper than that. So I do have a consult with a new therapist next week. Fingers crossed that we're a fit and we could just get this thing going, because child, okay, it's been a lot. What have you guys been up to? let me see. I want to see because it's saying that Facebook is not playing it. I think it's telling me there's a problem. I'm here. You know, I realized the reason why I get here sometimes in. Here we go. Be belching. I got to learn how to mute. I think I'm eating too close to the time that I come on, and then I'm running my mouth, and then eating air goes into your stomach. You know how the body works. I don't think I'm on Facebook. Oh well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because the more places I can be seen, it is the better. Okay. Let's see. All right, it's on Twitter and it's on YouTube. Facebook is giving me direct exclamation point, and so I'm like, I don't want to mess with it and then mess around and kick it out of there. Oh, okay. I was gonna bring that up when I got to because I wrote down a lot of the shows I was watching. That I haven't started yet. I haven't started that yet. I've been watching a lot. I mean, I know listen, watching stuff as a content creator is so different. But look, see, I'll be forgetting to put all little things. Really, a little banner up here. Yeah, child. Facebook done kicked me off, and it says something, and I was like, I don't even figure it out. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave it alone, because then I'll mess around and put it on, and then I'll be kicked off, and I'm like, I ain't trying to restart lives. I half don't know, don't know what I'm doing anyway. But I finished Cruel Summer. I was kind of like, with the ending of that. I finished. Was it Full Circle? Survival of the Thickest. That I thought was super duper cute. And I think more people should definitely watch that. I started watching the Sisters movie, and then I don't know. Like I said, I was doing too much, so I gotta go back to that. Maybe I'll get that finished tomorrow. Let's see. I'm gonna send this to some people. I didn't put no time on Instagram, but let's see. A copy link. People could be busy, so if they come in, and if they don't, they do not. But before I get all wrapped up in talking to you lovely ladies, child, my son is a whole mess. All right. She ain't gonna see it. Anywho, it is what it is. Oh, hey, pretty girl is here. I was like, I have nobody to talk to. Well, not nobody. Tamika's here. Yay. But yes, I went on my staycation, trying to have a break, trying to get some relaxation, which is how we got an extra Saturday sip this month, because we're going to be doing it today, and then we're going to be doing it. I think I have it for Saturday the 19th. So happy about that. Trying to get the jitters out. I still have the jitters, oddly enough, but I've been trying to get some stuff done on my staycation. I had a happy hour with a friend I hadn't seen in a while, so that was pretty cool. Took my little one bowling. My 15-year-old is getting to that age where, child, you want to do nothing, and I'm like, come on. Not so much. So we went bowling out without him and get some ice cream and try to, do some of the things that we wanted to do. And we went to the movies. I saw a Barbie movie, which I enjoyed the Barbie movie. And then today we went to see Haunted Mansion, which I thought was pretty cute. We don't. I just sent the thing to you because I was like, there's nobody here. Oh, I'm happy. Thank you, guys. It means a lot to me. Yeah, so I've just been trying to hang out with the little one and just Put that on the screen. Dude, that's funny. Shoot. As soon as I get off of here, I'll be doing the same thing. Um, yeah, I think we just been trying to kind of kick it. We went to see Haunted Mansion, which apparently he liked. And I said, I hope this child don't have no nightmares because he's 7. It wasn't that bad, but he was, I said, child, like for real. He was talking through the whole thing. I was like, Jules. But that meant he was interested because he had things to contribute. He's like, because it happened in real life. And da-da-da-da. But soon I can keep talking like mommy can't hear. We're not at home. I can't rewind it. So I'm like, he was looking at me like, I'm gonna talk to you if I feel like talking to you. But yeah, if I wasn't on here, that's what I would be doing too. Y'all can't really tell no way. But yeah, he enjoyed it and I enjoyed it. And I got home rushing around. I was doing this video, trying to edit that before I got on here. I ain't finished. And I'm like, I'm running late for live. Let me just hop on here because I'm gonna push the thing back already. And anywho, we fell short on we were doing a 31-day challenge for like a family mental health boost, me and my younger one, and we kind of fell short of that in the month of July. So we're just gonna take it all the way to the end of the summer and see how it do. But I was just happy to be home and be spending time with him. That's why I was kind of like, come on, my 15-year-old was like, and I wanted to see Haunted Mansion because I was like, it's either Haunted Mansion or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. For me, I was like, I could just wait till that comes on streaming. But he was like, the youngest one was like, oh, we see Haunted Mansion, and my 15-year-old was like, I don't want to see that. So I was like, you sure? But child, he won't hear nothing I had to say, so he just stay home with his brother, hanging out. Not hanging out with his brother, but So have y'all drank these? I'm old. Not that I'm drinking that much. It's Liquid IV. It's a hydration multiplier. This one is watermelon. To me, I only kind of like about it because I don't like artificial sweeteners, but not even so much for the drinking. Sometimes I just need it because we had that crazy heat wave. So I was like, you just take it and you put it in your water. It was, now I really, really want to see the Miles movie, but I was like, let's see. And it's not that I haven't watched the Ninja Turtle movies. Like, clearly I have boys, so I feel like I watched every single Ninja Turtle movie known to man. But I was like, it's either or because I was, in a rush to do things before I got back to work. And like I said, I went to see the Barbie movie. So I was like, it's one more before I go back. And then Blue Beetle is coming out on the 18th. So they are superhero heads. So we're definitely going to see that one. That's why I was like, we're going to pick. It's either going to be the Ninja Turtles or the Haunted Mansion. My 15-year-old was like, you pick the Haunted Mansion. I'm like, that's what your brother wants to do. I don't know. I thought it was cute, but I'm going to watch it. I just think I'm going to wait till it comes to streaming, like I said, because we just went to see that. And then we're about to go see Blue Beetle. Probably the weekend it comes out. Because, yeah, that's when I have my next Saturday sip, so that means I'm off. See, I told you, eating too close to being on here, and now it took me a minute to realize that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm belching all nasty. Oh Lord, let me get it. No, I don't want to come up anyway. I don't know if Tamika's still here. Did you like the end of our cruel summer? I want to know. I mean, you know what happened to Lisa, but I wanted to know why. Because when Ollie popped up and said he was her brother, I'm like, maybe that wasn't her brother. And that was her man. And she's just a man stealer. So I wanted to know that. But other than that, I'm not going to give it away for anybody else who hasn't seen it. I think it's called Full Circle. Was it called Full Circle on Max? That was good. That was just a lot to pay attention to. It was a lot of stuff going on. But Jerome, well, I haven't finished watching I'm a Virgo, but that aside, Jerome has been working and kicking butt and taking numbers. Okay. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Survival of the Thickest, like I said, that was really, really cute. Yeah, I don't want to compare it to, okay, what's Full Circle? I don't want to compare it to anything else. Like along the lines of like an Insecure, it was comedy, you know, that's what Michelle Bateau does. Like that's her bag. So I liked her in First Wives Club. So I was like, oh, let me watch it. That, you know, episodes are short, they're like 20 something minutes. So I was watching, I watched the first episode. I was like, oh, it's cute. Okay. One of the girls. Okay. Yeah, Full Circle I just had to pay a lot of attention to because sometimes I was like on my phone and then I was like,
My charger in here?
your charger is right there by the door.
Oh shoot, thank you.
Put a shirt on. My 15-year-old, my cool guy. Yeah, I was on my phone and I was getting distracted. And I was like, wait, who and what? Because everybody was like intertwined and wrapped up and everything. Okay, I got to like the first 2 episodes and I was like, I gotta watch a couple of minutes. I got through the first episode and the second episode when it first came out, but there was so many other things on. It's been we have because they done mess. It's about to watch Ratchet next week, and they were like, no, you're not. You will wait till November, which I have to respect it. But I was like, I'll just pay these people so they can celebrate because they can't promote anything. And I'm like, how do you get your work out there if you don't celebrate it? But I guess that is the life. This is the life. This is. Ooh, I haven't watched that in a minute. Love and Hip Hop. I've been struggling with my reality TV. You haven't seen it. Oh yeah, that's right. Child. Should I say I didn't know Denzel had a daughter? I know about the son. Now I have to go look and see what else the daughter has been in. It was a lot. It was only 7 episodes. I'm gonna double back and watch it. I've been giving reality TV a break lately. Like I said, I didn't watch like the last 2 episodes. 11 Hip Hop. Like I'm kind of cutting back. I didn't watch this last episode of Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Detroit. Child, to be on there fussing and fighting, and I don't have the energy for none of that. But if you guys haven't watched, yes, Survival of the Thickest on Netflix, I would definitely check that out and see how you like it if that is in your wheelhouse of things. Now I'm gonna go look up the daughter and see. Well, I got you guys here. What else the daughter has been in? John David. He has 4 kids. Yikes. And they all do look like their mom. John David, Malcolm, Olivia Katea. I don't know how to pronounce that wrong. What else has she been in? I'm sorry, y'all. I saw it in that 892. Never saw that. Tragedy of Macbeth. Mahalia. Oh, she was in The Butler? Yeah. What put that in? That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I think I'll be up on things and I'm like, missing all the Denzel's kids. Well, that's good. It means they ain't been in no scandals or anything like that. I love John David. I think he is so handsome. I wish sometimes he would pick some different roles. I have to go back, double back, and watch Tenet. I was watching that and I was like, wait, what? Wait, what? That was another one. That was another thing that you have to pay attention to. And I was like, I have to finish. I think the last 2 episodes of Hijack And the newest episode of Lioness. So you guys watching that on Paramount Plus? I think it's called Special Ops Lioness with Zoe Saldana. It's pretty good. It's a lot though, but if you're into like wars, drinking their water, minding their biz, he's the only one I ever hear about. And I know he'll get you together quick when they say something about his dad. My mom, that's right, because Pauletta is a boss and an actress from Broadway and everything. So we'll get you together quick. But I like I have 2 more episodes to watch. I stopped watching that, and I think that's when I started watching the Sisters movie. And I got about halfway through, and I was like, I want to finish watching this, but I don't have no time to finish watching this. I was sitting there like the daughter and his raggedy boyfriend, and I'm like, oh, Columbus Short. Ain't seen you a minute since you was married to Superhead, and before that he was just out there causing a mess, child. Yeah, I think it's only, well, it might be 4 episodes now. I watched the first 3, but I like it. But you have to be into that type of stuff, war and that type. Because I was confused at first when I first started watching it, and something happened to the first girl. Excuse me, and then there was the second girl. I was like, is it the same girl? No, Kira, it's not the same girl. Oh, we're on here. Burping again. What else is going on? I'm trying to think. My brain is so blunt. I am so tired, y'all. I am so doggone tired. I've been trying to keep up with entertainment news, and I said I was going to do some entertainment news here if you guys want to talk about it. But I kind of feel like everybody's talking about entertainment news, but yeah, and still, I haven't kept an update on most things. Like, once we found out that Carly gave that statement that she was lying, I was like, I haven't followed up with it after that. I think they said something about charges, but I was like, have my Tyra Banks, we were rooting for you, girl. This is bad. My curiosity with her is why they said it was over the boyfriend, but I'm like, okay. Why and where were you for 2 days? That's what I want to know. Just because I'm nosy. That's like what I said with Cruel Summer with her friend Lisa. Like, okay, well, obviously she didn't make it, but like, why? What was the reason? What was the reason? Cardi B boys. So that's what I'm curious to know about with Carly. I'm gonna say Carly Red. Child, might as well be. Might as well be. That's why I'm like, I can't even talk about reality TV because I ain't watch nothing. I ain't watch the latest episode of Bell Collective. I ain't watched the latest episode of Love and Marriage Detroit. I'm just over it. Honestly, being on my staycation and I haven't been at work has been kind of keeping me away from some of my shows. I'll be on my break watching my shows at work. I was like, oh, now when I was home, I was like, oh my God, I missed this. So now I'm playing catch up and I'm caught up with most things, but a long list of stuff I was watching. And just like that, I didn't watch the last episode of that. I was like, oh my God, that's on too. So I have to go watch that. I think I'm going to watch that tonight. I'm going to watch the rest of the Sisters movie in the morning. We'll see where it goes from there because I gotta get this video up tonight when I get off of here and get one up tomorrow and catch up and start fooling around. Who was trying to drag Jamie Foxx? I seen something that was like, child, I don't even know. I've been seeing so much stuff, and I said, that's why I said entertainment news is very hard to keep up with. And then if you're not on it first, it's like, and you see how your girl gives it up. So I was like, I seen the Carly, I seen Miss Tina file for divorce. Like, until we get the details of the details, like Jonathan Majors, they delayed his trial again. Don't even know why. Don't care. I just want to know, like, let me know. The Orange Man, I don't even fool with him. Throw him under the jail. Do not make him be president again. And Lizzo say what? Yikes. That That is true. That is some sick stuff. Who was trying to drag Jamie Foxx? What did he do? To make if you're paying attention, I know you got 60 million and one things, 60 million and one things to do. Yeah. Yeah, I heard some people say something about the ending, but I think it was supposed to be eliminated. We're getting another season, so that may be the reason. And Apple TV is good for that. Like they give you a good ass show. Apple TV and Prime have some really good programming, but they give you a good show. They give you a hot like 2 episodes, and then it's 1 episode a week, and you be fighting for you fight. Because there's a lot of stuff that I like to binge. Some stuff I don't because it depends on the content. Like if it's something very very heavy, like some stuff I can't binge, but some things I like to binge, and then when you don't give it all to me, I'll be. And now some people are doing it, 7 and a half and half. Yeah, that's what I heard. It got a season 2, so hopefully that's why it ended like that. Because I came in on Truth Be Told when they were about to do season 3, and I binged out of season 1 and season 2. And then when season 3 came out, I was like, can't do this. I had to like wait till it was like every 2 episodes to watch it, and I enjoyed that show. And now they cancel that. They cancel Kindred. Like you totally left us hanging. I didn't read the book, but they say it was different from the book. I probably will like put the book on Audible and listen to it because that's another thing I'm behind in is reading. When you inwards gonna learn. You can talk about women. They don't care about us, but you're not about to get on here on Beyonce's internet or anywhere for that matter and talk about the Jews. Like you talking about a group of people that stands together, baby. You can't afford that. And then they're everywhere, even in the industry, even in acting, they are everywhere. So wrong road. Damn, Jay, they always listen, and I hate to freaking say this. And if there's any men in the room that's watching and not saying nothing, I love my men. I love my brothers. I do. But y'all will have us ride for you and embarrass the shit out of us. That's why I hate freaking saying that I like anybody. Like you're like, oh, I like so and so, and then they just do something like Anita was talking about that the other night when we were talking about the Bell Collective because I be thinking about Willie is like one of the few husbands in reality TV that got some sense. Him and Todd. That's the only 2 I could think of off the top of my head because Todd be trying to be okay. But it's like the minute you say that, you're like, oh, I really like so and so. Like, even say for instance, we went to see Haunted Mansion. Lakeith Stanfield was in it. And I was like, oh, he's kind of underrated. I like him. He give you them tears, give up the tears, baby. I was like, I can only give you real tears. I couldn't be no actor, but Lakeith be pulling them out. But the minute you be like, oh, I like so and so, and you put it out there on the internet, then you find out they do something or they say something stupid, and I was like, child, why? Oh, so how did the Jews get in it then, child? Jamie, you cannot make just say what you gotta say. Soliloquies and parables. Just say somebody betrayed you and just leave it at that. I don't know what Jesus had to do with the Jews, or maybe I thought you said Jews and said Jesus in the first place, but I know you don't mess with them. And you don't mess with the Christian folks either. Why don't you just drop dead, mom? Oh, she be so aggravated. And it was killing me when the father was like, and she was like, your daughter was in there making out with the boy. And the father was like, yeah, we have rules. And I was like, what rules? Or rules or what? Yeah, anything above the child, I was just like, whatever. Oh, all right. I'm going to go look real quick and see. Listen. That's not even a man. I be going up for Lizzo, and I know a lot of the black folks don't like Lizzo, and they call her Mamie, and the white folks be liking Lizzo, but I like Lizzo. Now, prerequisite: I'm not up for nobody's shenanigans. None. So when she was showing up at baseball games with her ass out in the day with kids there, I was kind of like, if I had my kid there, I'd probably have an attitude. So I'm not down for nobody's shenanigans. But as a person, I felt kind of try to stand for my sisters. And then she had that song that I love that they remixed, which I was kind of like, about the remix, but I was trying to think special. That's my song. That be, speaking of your self-care, your mental health, some days, you got that playlist that you put on. That's one of the things I put on. I be amping myself up. So I try to go up for Lizzo, but if she did what they said she did, then I hope you got in burning hell. My Samuel L. Jackson voice. Because that is like, what is that man's name? The nasty man, the Me Too man. There's plenty of them, but that's like that. That's like that level of stuff. Because my whole thing is like, you can do anything that you want weird, sexually, but consent. Don't force them people to do stuff that they don't want to do. That ain't cool. So if that's what she did, accused of anti-Semitism on Instagram. Let's see. Oh, okay, this is the apology. What was the post? I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words have caused offense, and I am sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant with they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone I love and support, the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anyone that was offended. Nothing but what did you say, Jamie? Did you say? Ooh. With who? With the Lizzo thing, or I guess that's the thing we're talking about. Yeah, Kira, we're talking about Jonathan Majors in this moment. No, I'm not saying I don't believe him. I'm like, that's just awful. To me, it's just the way I feel about Lizzo is the same way I feel about Jonathan Majors, to be perfectly honest. Like, I want for it not to be true, but I'm in the same vein. Like, I don't victim blame, and if they say they did it, and they did it too, it's proven that they don't. But you just be wishing, like, because Jonathan Majors was another one that seems so freaking unproblematic, and absolutely, and then we got this, and whether I believe it or not is, like I said, I don't victim blame. So, heaven forbid, because that's why it's hard for a lot of, women, men, non-binary, anybody to come out when it comes to abuse, because people don't believe you. I mean, remember even when the whole thing with Jonathan Majors and she recanted, I was like, oh, she recanted. And then I was like, yeah, but people can recant from intimidation. So it doesn't have to mean necessarily that it didn't happen. So that's why I'm like, she does. She does, and that's why a lot of times I try not to get on social media and throw my cape or my on my cap for anyone, because they will have you out here looking crazy. And it. I want to know what the original statement was. Oh well, I have to look into that. We got 10,000 things about the apology. What? Oh, that's so funny because I did see that post, but I didn't. Okay, it says in a since deleted post, Fox wrote, "They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you?" Hashtag fake friends. Jewish people. How'd you get in that? I saw that and I knew what the hell that meant. Goddamn. Jamie Foxx don't want no trouble, but what the? Am I missing something? I saw him post that and there was nothing in my head that was like, oh my God. He's talking bad about the Jewish people. I'm like, somebody done. They smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your. It was backstabbers in my head. I'm not. I guess folk recognize folk. Because yeah, I understand that. That's why I was going off for him. Like, better than to talk about the Jewish people. Damn it. I just want to be in everything. Nobody called you. Nobody called your name. Sorry, Jamie. I stand with you. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, you can't tell people, and they'll go pull up a freaking old tweet and be like, he ain't say it then. But if you go pull up his tweet from, I don't want to say 1990 nothing because it wasn't no Twitter then, but 2008, Jamie Foxx has said so. I saw the post, but like I said, I might have even liked it. Kept scrolling, so I don't know how the Jews got involved. Absolutely, I am in the confusion. Hmm. Child. Like I said, I ain't been keeping up with none of these entertainment news things. I just be kind of, because it gets exhausting. It's the same thing like reality TV. I mean, although reality TV is not real, but it just exhausts your soul sometimes. And sometimes I go read stuff and I'm like, yeah, I think I did too. I thought we were talking about an entirely different post, but okay. I don't know how the Jews got involved, but they want to be in it, so they was in it. I gotta catch up on freaking Roha 11 and freaking 12. 11 is done. That's what I was editing before I got on here. I'm trying to get it up, but I'll do it before I go to bed so I can get up 12 before 13 drops and then try to get up 13 sometime this week. I gotta go back to work. And then the little one, his birthday is at the end of the week, and so he is popping and locking and stressing me. And how many days? How many days? I'm like, oh, I ain't even got all this stuff for your birthday. But when they're that young, he's pretty easy. I love buying him toys, love buying him clothes. He's the fun child in that aspect because my 21-year-old, it's just I'll be like, just send me the links, and I just order the shit, and that's it, because I don't got the energy for all of that. But the 15-year-old, he's just real 15-year-old-ish. Oh my God, that's so funny. So he's the day before. My son is Friday. His eighth birthday. His eighth birthday. My middle one just turned 15 last month. On the 16th. I feel bad, but it's like I try not to. My 15-year-old don't want to be bothered with the YouTube shenanigans, so I'll just be like, happy birthday, Jay, because except for that one live, he don't want to be showing his face. He said he wants to do a YouTube channel, but I don't know if he still wants to do it or not. But he don't want to be on here. I used to put pictures of him. I think there's a couple on Instagram, but most of them are like he had a mask or when he was really, really young. He's like, Mom, you stop putting those pictures up. So I was like, oh, okay. Try to respect your privacy, because Lord knows. I don't want to wake up 10, 20 years from now and be like, my mom didn't respect my boundaries and my child's in therapy. I mean, you're going to be in therapy anyway. Yes, happy birthday, Kevin, and happy birthday, Jules. Jules is Friday the 11th. I got to work. He was like, why you got to work on my birthday? I'm like, it's not a holiday, sir. It's not a holiday. It's not a holiday. We'll do something. We won't forget you. Thank you. Child, these kids be, like I said, my 15-year-old be 15-year-old, and then sometimes she just be like, people say, oh, you had my oldest son, I was like, why are you asking me? Silly stuff he's talking about to his friends, but it's like whenever they talk to you, you be excited because same thing with my 20-year-old. But I try to keep their business out of things as much as I, even when it comes to the youngest one. Sometimes he'd be like, I want to be doing a video with you. I'm like, okay. But then I was like, when I was doing the Barbie thing, he was like, I was like, I didn't ask you to, sir. I didn't ask you to do the video with me, sir. But when he feels like it, he does, and when he don't snatch in anyway. Not his, but when he don't, he don't. And if he said he wanted to 5 minutes ago and it's time to record and he don't, oh well. So that was my first. My first was telling my business. My first was an emergency C-section. The second one was supposed to be a schedule and ended up being an emergency C-section. And the third was scheduled and did what he was supposed to do, which if you seen him, be like, that's as good as you gonna get, because I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna be about that life. But my oldest, he is April 28th, and I think he was born on a Sunday. My grandmother, second retirement, she always says, you didn't even let me get good and retire. She retired on Friday, April 26th for the second time. I went into labor that night. I went into labor the night of the 26th. I went to the hospital on Saturday, the night of the 27th, and they were about to not admit me. I was like, I'll sit my ass in this waiting room. I'm not going back on there. Like, oh, C-sections ain't closing it. I was like, your mom's up. But then by the time I got up Sunday, and in ease, the epidural had wore off. They gave me a second round, and then they were like, you can push now. I'm like, well, I can only feel my legs, but okay. It is what it is. But then they're like, every time you push, his heart rate drops. So then a C-section it was. And the second one, I had so many complications. He was high risk. He was a preemie. He was a couple of months early. He was only 2. Oh, I didn't even notice you cursed. I was like, girl, I've been cursed. I didn't even notice you cursed. Trust me, I get it. I mean, and I wanted to deliver them the normal way, even though that labor is something else, baby. And I only had labor with, like I said, the first one thus far has been my easiest child, although as an adult, I still won't talk about them like that. I love them though. My 3 boys. My 3 boys. My 3 sons. I was like, the guy I'm ready to love talking about he wanted a boy. Sir, ain't nobody gonna keep trying. I wanted a girl, although when I was younger, it was just me and my brother, and we're 8 years apart. So I, kind of felt a little lonely because homeboy graduated high school, and that was the end of that. He was like, deuces. So yeah, 10 years old. I was like, my only child, figuratively speaking. So I got dumped on the way like an older child would dump on. I got that responsibility, even though I'm sure the donors would. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Let me stop for somebody call my phone or text me or say something. And that's why sometimes I feel bad that I didn't space mine out intentionally. They're not 8 years apart, but they're like 6 and 7. So it's like, I feel so bad for the freaking 7-year-old sometimes, because it's great when they're growing up because it's like different ages, different stages. But now, like, you don't be feeling like whatever. But I was going off on a tangent. So it was just me and my brother. So I wanted a boy and a girl. And then I was like, I want more kids than that. So I was like, I want 4 kids. I want 3 boys and 1 girl. And I want the girl to be born last. And then after I had the first one, I was like, yeah, no, this might be it. This might gotta be it. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna have my 2. And then I was hoping my second one, sorry, baby, I love you for who you are, was a girl. And he was a boy. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again. But after the third one, and I made the bad decisions in the men, I was like, we're not gonna go for that 4th one. And now, never mind. But there was a guy I'm ready to love talking about. He was gonna keep. He wanted a boy. I was like, sir, unless you're gonna do like an IVF, and if they have a choice, it don't work like that. Don't do that. This is my first season watching. It's so funny because now doing a panel with an amazing group of people. With that, it's the Movie Man, um, Shayna McD, and the Bell Perspective TV. So we're doing Ready to Love panels. We're rotating channels. Ooh, on Fridays at 9:15. So like I said, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and hold myself accountable. So I think it's supposed to be my week to be on my channel. But like I said, my son's birthday is Friday, so I'm like, I can still do the panel, but I'm not gonna be hosting because hosting is more responsibility. I can just sit there and whatever. But yeah, so that's been an experience. But like I said, it's an awesome group of people, and I am getting out of my comfort zone and trying to get used to, getting out there, being all over the place. It's so cute. Hey, oh my God. You're like my mom. She wanted freaking 6 kids. Thank the freaking Lord that this lady did not have no damn 6 kids. Like I said, it's me and my brother, and I'm the baby, but my best friend is from a family of 6, and out of her siblings, I think most of them have 2, and maybe 2 of them have like 3, but they don't. Most of them, I think, except for one of her siblings, I don't mean to tell their business, don't want, like, because I feel like if you come from a bigger family, you don't want as many kids, and if you come from a small family, you kind of want more, which is where I came to it from. So, hey, EJ, thank you for coming through. Yeah. That one was supposed to hit. I felt like an only child. No disrespect to my brother, but like I said, sir left the house at 18 years old, went to the college, and that was it. That was it. Deuces. I just wish financially I was in a better place because why keep hitting the damn wrong thing? They are not freaking cheap. I think too is like I was telling my oldest son that because he was like, he's another one. Oh, I want, I want a girl, but I only want one girl. I'm like, if you haven't watched my Pajama Sunday, he's gay, so I can't very well tell him it don't work that way because for him it might work that way. But I'm like, well, at least have 2 so they won't be spoiled. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. Do what you will. But then sometimes he goes back and forth and he's like, I don't want no kids. I'm like, sir, you have plenty of time. Plenty of time. And if you don't want no kids, then by damn it, don't have none because no, because this world is not fixing to help you. Ooh, yeah, baby, listen. My mom was talking about having a sibling when I was in high school, and I was like, I'm trying to think, my oldest in the look. Did I turn around and do that to my kids? I tried to make that math. He wasn't in high school, but he was close. Oops, sorry. Because I remember how mortified I was when my mother was talking about having a freaking baby in high school. I was like, ma'am, no, we have come this far. Let's leave well enough alone. And I remember our friends being like, girl, better get a dog and cut that shit out. But yeah, trust me, I get it. That third one, I think I said that, and I don't know, one of the videos that I felt like they gutted me like a fish. Your body is like not designed to be cut open that many times. And then my last one, I was over 35. Let me go freaking fish for the age, because yeah. Child, tell me about it. Yeah, that's with this oldest one because he needs a car, and I'm looking at him like, I need a car too. I would like to get a car and just give you this one, but they be costing me money all the time. What else am I going to talk about before I got off of here running my mouth? That's what I just like to come on here and do. I like to run my mouth because, like, I be scared to do the lives to myself, but I like going on people's lives and being in the comments. It's like you making friends. It's like a cool group of people, and you chitting and chatting back and forth. That's why I was like, oh, we'll do casual lives. Now, like I said, I'm supposed to be hosting this Ready to Love panel, so I'm going to get my mind right, and I'm going to get to it. That's probably going to be on Friday the 18th. I don't know. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try to keep going. I'm kind of like life is kicking my ass every time. I'll be like, and then that was another thing. I was on vacation, like I'm trying to get rest and do everything, and then here go my 7-year-old. Can you not do YouTube today? I was like, sir, say what? And I explain that to a lot of people, and they probably think I'll be bullshitting because I'll be doing stuff for YouTube even when I don't put up stuff. Like I'll put up community posts, or I'll be doing research, I'll be doing notes, I'll be watching shows, I'll be taking 50 million on one thing. So when he said this, I was like, sir, I put up one video this week. I put up the Barbie movie. Like, what do you mean don't do YouTube? And he was like, I'm like, well, what do you want to do? I think that night I was like, come on, let's go to the bowling alley. Let's go to the bowling alley because child, it is much needed. That's why I say it don't have to be an alcoholic beverage. That's what I'm sipping on tonight. Last time I had one last month, I went to a happy hour with my best friend, so I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna play myself. I'm too old for that shit. But tonight I got my little rum and pineapple juice. And my son will probably finish the rest of the rum because I ain't even a drinker like that. Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. They just kind of D Movie Man, he's so awesome. I was hoping he would come here because he always comes in here with like he's just such a stand-up guy. He comes with the great commentary. You know, he be in your comments. He's always so supportive. You might have seen him on Tyra Struggle Reviews TV. I did one live with her for oh my god, what was the show? Not Harlem. I'm drawing a blank. This time my memory be going. The last one that was on. Child, I forgot. The Harlem-based show. Why? Wait, see, I'm not about to do myself like that. I ain't about to do thank you. I'm about to go look it up, EJ. Run the world. So run the world. But Nita, thank you. One episode with them, but he usually does that with that. But he's just been so supportive. He sends people this way, and he sent the Bell Perspective, and she shouted me out on one of the videos. I was like, oh. So they've been really, really cool. And she does a lot of different things. And she's growing her channel too. She got, a little bit more subscribers than me. Shayna is actually, I don't know how long she's been doing it. She has more subscribers. Like she's cool with Miss Misha. I was like, oh, Miss Misha. But yeah, it's been cool meeting them. I'm so appreciative of that. And then Belle, did I forget Belle? She's so funny. I just love her. I have to go. She's doing she started doing book reviews. I'm like, that's something I always thought about doing, but I was like, can't hardly keep up with shows. So I'm trying to, do my whole Audible fizzle thing. But see, I don't even know how to cover that. Yeah, I have met a good community on here. That's why, I think you said that before. Like sometimes when you be ready to leave it, and I feel like I don't work half as hard as other people when it comes to producing content. Like I said, behind the scene, I think I have posted that on either Twitter or freaking Threads. Thank you. That the ideas isn't the issue. Because I was even listening to Misha say, and I forgot how many subscribers she has. I want to say like 35,000 maybe. And I know she interviewed Candy when Candy was doing that press run of the YouTubers, but she was saying that she don't want to go back to being a school teacher, and that she may have to. They say at some point you have to pivot your content. I was like, dang, I ain't even. Where I'm trying to get to be trying to freaking pivot content. But I was like, And then we'll cross the bridge when we get there. But I have a lot of ideas. I don't even have any of my books closed, but it's like I got a trapper keeper at home. I carry a notebook at work. Because for some reason at work, I get a lot of ideas at work. And sometimes I don't want to do my phone. Pen and paper girl. I have a lot of ideas of just execution. And then sometimes, you're like, I get home and then the kids done broke something and you got to make dinner and wait, what happened? And y'all know how it goes. Is it a book we read like 13 years ago? The Bell Perspective TV. She did one book that I saw lately, and she said she's gonna do some more. So I haven't watched the recap lately, but I said I was gonna go over there and check her out and just give her some love, give her some commentary because I think that's a dope idea. That I'm like, But if you look, you do it. I'll come through and show you support too. I just don't think I could keep up with it because a book is that's a lot more than watching a TV show. Although some of these episodes, but yeah, I'm trying to even think of the last thing I read. My Audible list, child, is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. This look, I don't know, you can see it. Nope, because the light's bothering. This is like my affirmations. This is a podcast. That's a podcast. Okay, I don't like your attitude, but yeah. And don't let me get started on the bookshelf. I used to love to read. I just feel like with the kids and work, I have no time. Lord, let me win the lotto and quit my job. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. It's still on your channel. I'm gonna go look. Oh, is it? Tubi Tuesday goes to Tubi Summer with Mo.J. Tubi is like that guilty pleasure, y'all. You get on there, sometimes you be like, what the is this? And sometimes you be like, too bad. I probably will do it on one of my watch lists. If you guys are familiar with, is that a gnat? Yikes. Jamie, That's Me. She was in a movie that's on Tubi. And I keep saying, I'm like, I'm gonna watch that and put it on one of my watch lists to just, tell people about it because I like to tell them what I'm watching. But I try to give them the good stuff, and then I haven't been doing that much. Mainly, I've been doing like the new releases and what's out for the month, just because my brain be like. But I want to kind of get back to doing that, like 2 or 3 selections, and then some recommendations at the end. Life been and I know I'll be seeing you over there sometimes on Mo, but Mo's commentary be the funniest. Like even when the shit is bad, he just makes it funny. I just love his personality. I'd be like, wait. Like Cinnamon was good. What did we watch on the Stepmother? I just watched for shits and giggles because Erica Mena. Okay, Erica Mena. Yeah, those are along the same lines. I was telling Tamika that I was finishing Sisters. I started and didn't finish it, so I'm gonna finish that in the morning. But they just did Deadly Entanglement. I watched that whenever it came out. It's like I said, at work on my little break, I'll be like, you watch something. That's why when Mo be having his midday Mo, I put it on half of my lunch doing my commentary, and then I just leave it there playing in my ear and just listening to the rest, be off my break. Employers on my break. But yeah, BET and oh, okay. EJ and Moochie and Tamika and them just did a recap of it. It's with Vanessa Simmons is so funny because I've had that on one of my watches. I can't remember if it was June. It wasn't July, maybe it was June. And I was like doing the edits for the video, and I was like, Vanessa Williams. I'm like, Vanessa what? I had to go put it on the screen like that. Did I say Vanessa Williams? That's Vanessa freaking Simmons. Oh my god. Oh, something else was on there. I was asking the same question because they said it wasn't official, and then I don't even know what's going on anymore. What else did I watch? Some BT Plus is another one that's like Tubi. Sometimes you'd be like, they had a couple of them. Angel that was like 3 episodes, and then that's it. I was like, Black Hamptons I think was like 4 episodes, but they swear that's coming back because that's what's his face. I can't think of his name right now. Family Business and that guy. It's like, so that was good, and then they had oh okay. I thought I saw you in the comments. You have to watch it. It was crazy. Cousin Ebony from the Players Club. That's what I heard. First they were like, they said it like it was a short thing, and then all of a sudden they were like, ain't nobody making no waves. I'll wait for the next episode. I'm like, what the? That's why Legacy. I keep like freaking false starting Legacy because every time I started with I know you know yeah, Carl Weber. I know EJ knows. Ving Rhames, every time I start watching, I'm like, this looks good. But I'm like, it's only 3 episodes. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be mad, just like I was with Angel. I watched the other one with I'm about to say Tiana Taylor's husband. That man has a whole name unto himself, girl. Iman Shumpert. He was in one of the ones on BET Plus, and I was like, this dude is a menace. Can't think of what it was called. All for him, for his love or something. Let me see. That's another one. I like me stuff Iman Shumpert. I'm like, please don't. Well, sometimes he be calling himself embarrassing him, but I'm like, y'all gonna get up out of folks' marriage, like him and Candy and Todd. Y'all gonna get out of folks' marriage like you act like you know what's going on. You don't know what these people have agreed to. So maybe if you see him with somebody, maybe he was supposed to be there. I'm gonna say up his grown folks' business under his influence. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hated Timmy Ghost. Right? Like I think he did Legacy too. I told you. See, every time I start, it looks good, and I'm like, when I remember how I felt when I got to the age. I say you got it. To the end of Angel, and I was like, y'all effed up for this. I was like, your mom's a hoe because well, that's how I felt. Yeah, I be trying to support BET Plus, especially since I'm freaking paying my money for it. Although I'm a little bit of a cheapo, my bills is billing, and life is like, with a lot of bills and not a lot of money. So I switched to the BET with the commercials for the cheaper, save me a couple of dollars a month. Otherwise I'm gonna have to start canceling some of this stuff. Like when I went to cancel Disney Plus, my oldest son was like, wait, how am I gonna watch such and such? And I was like, sir, you don't pay the bill. So then they did one with commercials, and I switched to that. I think I said this already on one of the other ones, but I'm watching something with my 7-year-old, and he's like, since when Disney Plus have commercials? And I was like, don't start me. Another one. You don't pay bills, so get up and go get you something to drink and come back. Old school. That's why I be looking at them sometimes. I'm like, you don't know nothing what it's like to watch live TV, because sometimes he getting his feelings and butt hurt when I tell him to go do something and he's freaking watching YouTube. I'm like, sir, you're not even watching live TV. Just pause it. Like I get with the video games because parents. I had to learn that lesson. It's a video game. I can't I'm in the middle of a live thing. I can't pause it. So I'm like, but know YouTube. I'd be like, post the shit. We had live TV. If you miss the shit, you miss the shit. It wasn't like it wasn't, unless you taped it on your VCR. But if you missed it, you missed it. These kids, they do not know. That's why I'm like, y'all so aggy. Y'all have it good and not good. I like that part of it. Some of the other things, because the way, not that I don't be on the electronics, but the way that they're attached to it. That's why I'm happy my 7-year-old still likes to go outside and play, because I'm like, yeah, get some fresh air. It's okay. It won't hurt. Why is he so loud? That's my oldest one. Speaking of, he's probably out there on the DM Discord and playing Roblox or something. And I'm making a movie, and I'm like, hook your mama up. You go big time. Hook your mama up. How? I'm gonna stop doing that. I promise y'all. When I have my next Saturday sit in like not even really 2 weeks, I'm gonna eat a little bit. So I'm gonna eat with my drink and be wanting to freaking burp. Good Lord. Like I said, I put my little Barbie recap up there. I thought the movie was super cute. I mean, I know everybody didn't like it, but I was here for it. I was in my element. My oldest son went to see it twice. My little son was like, I want to go to 15-year-old. And so the one I was like, see that. And I was like, you gotta be like that. But he's just at that age. Like I said, I just freaking put up a watch list. I do mine late, but because of my work schedule for August, I'm gonna put it up mid-month. So yeah. On Sundays will probably be at the end of the month. If you guys have any topics that you want to talk about Pajama Sunday, I went last minute and did one live last month. There wasn't really so many people there, so I just got on for my little 15 minutes, said my little piece, and then got off. So, but like I said, that one I didn't schedule it properly, so I'm like, maybe schedule it, promote it, and then maybe I'll try it again. So if you guys have anything in particular you want to talk to, because I be living for Miss Tamika and Self-Care Saturdays, okay, because it be helping your girl. We all just trying to help each other. I found this other girl on TikTok. I cannot remember her freaking name. My 15-year-old be, thank you, because my 15-year-old be like, I was doing, my little cleansing the home at the end of the month. And he was like, and his friend was like, what is your mom doing? It's like, she's doing her witchcraft. I was like, witchcraft is spiritual. I'm trying to keep the house peaceful. It's a girl I found on there because she does the, do your cinnamon at the beginning of the month to bring you prosperity. I'm waiting on mine, which is why we got to the point where we figured out that my root chakra is whatever. And I was like, then when I started digging into that, and that's the one where that's your like base level one, that's your foundation, that's where your I am affirmations come from. I was like, oh, this explains a lot. I mean, like I said, I do need to go to a therapist too, because it's stuff that I have to work through. So I'm like, please let this consult with this lady, like let her accept me and me accept her, and it just be a match. My son found out it's hard to find a Black woman therapist. I found one for my son. We all need to go. He requested to go. I'm telling his business. He requested to go, so I found him a Black woman, and I just checked in because this will be my third. It's like it's really hard to find a good one. My friend was saying she had a Black woman she had for 19 years, and now she moved down south. And she was like, I should see. I'm like, girl, if she'll still take insurance and she can do a virtual, like if it's possible, I would try it because it's hard in the field. So I'm just trying to do as much work on myself, and that's why I like to do the Pajama Sundays. And even like I say, even when they're not up, I try to post something on the community tab, or I'm working on it at home and just trying to like lead myself in that direction. Cause baby, yeah, yes, witchcraft. That's how he did me. I was like, not witchcraft. I'm like, your ancestors, spiritual stuff. Child, yeah. Promotion is rough. But you, Tamika, pretty girl, Vita, Y'all put up so much content that if y'all missing shit, that's on you, because just go over to the page. It's gonna be something up there. It's gonna be something up there. After them notifications, just go over to the page. It's gonna be some content. You're gonna watch it. Hit the hashtag replay if you missed the live, and that's just that. For me, I'll just be like, I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get up to for myself that I feel like will be realistic is three pieces of content per week. Yikes. Fingers crossed. But I know. I would love to. I would love to. I would love to. It would have been good this today. But I didn't think you were doing one because you did one last week. And then the last minute I made the plans with, my little husband, because like I said, it's rough. Like, I know how it feels to be that baby child and you just off on your own. So yeah, the first one was awful. Yes. Awful, awful, awful. The second one was pretty good, but it was a white lady because I prefer a female therapist. But now I'm like really strictly trying to find I want to find a black physician too, because I hate my primary. She's a bitch. And she just doesn't like a story time about that. I think I brought that up. I've been talking about stuff like when I wasn't doing lives, I would just sometimes incorporate stuff into my videos. It could be a wild list, it could be Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I had pneumonia a couple of years. This is before the COVID thing happened. So maybe like 2 years prior to COVID, at the top of the year, I work outside. I am known, like, I would get like a respiratory infection. We work hard through the Christmas season. I try not to call out of days of work. And then, we hit January and I'm going to the doctor. I'm taking my time off. I'm getting my antibiotics. So I'm thinking I have, respiratory infection. I go to the medicine center. They don't say it's a respiratory infection. They don't say what it is. They give me the antibiotics. I'm assuming it's a respiratory infection. I think I was on the shit for like 7 days, 10 days. I don't know. When I got to like the second to last day, I'm like, I don't feel no better. I think I took 2 days off of work. Went back to work, still working outside in the elements, dragging. And one of my coworkers is like, "You don't look so good." I said, "I don't feel good." Like, nobody's, sometimes people don't pay any attention. But then finally there's a lady at my job, and it's just thankful to the people at the job. And because we women got to stick together to be getting you straight. She got me straight when I was pregnant with my last one, and like, these people don't care about you. Go ass home. And she got me straight this time. She was like, "This job." And I was like, "Girl, you're right." So I went to see my regular primary doctor, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send you for x-ray. Pretty sure you have pneumonia." And I'm gonna say, "What?" And then in that time, like, my little one was sick. I was staying with my parents. They wasn't helping me. I don't even want to get into that. Like, how am I sick and I'm still cooking the whole household dinner? I'm like, I'm a coughing y'all food. Child. Anyway, I wasn't doing laundry, but I was still taking care of the kids. So I think she thought I was bullshitting. So time passed. I'm on antibiotics. I'm like, I didn't feel any better. And she's like, "Well, you're fine. I'm not giving you more time off of work." And I was like, and that was like the freaking argument of arguments. But my sister-in-law is a PA. And while the rest of the family be bothering her about medical issues, I try not to bother her. And I call them like, "Listen, this is the situation. I don't feel well." She's like, "If you don't feel well, then you don't feel well." She's like, "Speak up." But you just tell me, like, if you go to the emergency room as somebody that's in healthcare, explain to them like everything that has happened and don't make them do stuff, twice that they don't have to do. Get to the ER, get there, they do. Because my doctor had made me get another x-ray, and this x-ray miraculously, like, my lungs are clear. But child, I know it's a story time. I'm gonna get off here soon. I go to the ER, explain to them everything that's happened. They're like, "Okay, I think they're gonna give me a CAT scan." And gave me a CAT scan, and like, "You still have pneumonia. We're gonna admit you." And I was like, I was out of work like a month. So ever since then, I'm full with that doctor, and I was like, it's hard. And that's why I really, really want to try to find a black woman, because y'all don't listen. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to start with the 2 and work up to 3. Three is my main goal. And then once we get past that, we'll see what happens. But and will and spit you right on out. And they told me that too. I freaking been there for freaking 10 years. But I don't have my degree. I want to go back to school and get my degree, but I'm trying to put them first. Because technically, I should have had my degree before I had kids. It wasn't like I only had kids and I couldn't get a degree. No, I was having my fun, and so that was that. I'm gonna start winding it down and get out of here. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming through. I appreciate you. Like I said, stay tuned. I got Roha coming up tonight and tomorrow. Ready to Love panel with the good peoples. Fridays at 9:15. I got the Barbie recap up. Watch list is coming on. I think the 19th. I think I'll put that in my community tab. Pajama Sundays is I think the last Sunday of the month. Yeah. And it's something else I want to do. So like I said, you just gotta keep your notifications on. I am on all social media, although I don't really keep up with that like I should either. Although sometimes I give you like me and like I said, the little when you're trying to be out there and doing stuff, and they said arguably for my root chakra growing plants, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get some more seeds. So I put stuff like that, like a little plant journey up there, and we go out and do stuff. But Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X, which sidebar I freaking hate. I hate the X of it all. I hate the symbol. Every time I look at the app, I just want to Pinterest, because I just be doing my own thing on over there. And Threads, although we ran to Threads because the Twitter and the X of it all, but yeah, like yikes. It ain't. They were saying something about they lost half their subscribers. Child, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like I'm trying. I just go over there, I be like, and then I come on out. Twitter, and they don't even own the freaking X, so I think it's still officially Twitter because they, child, that man and his foolishness. X is Twitter. Yours didn't switch over because somebody else said the same thing. And I was like, mine didn't switch to X, but as soon as my freaking thing updated, I was like, oh, okay. I just hate looking at it. It's just ugly. Oh my God. But X. Look. X. I hate it. Somebody was saying that it freaking looks like a porn website or something. I'm like, I don't know. I just hate it. Just hate it. I tried. It ain't it. Because I really fully wanted to abandon X. Like Tamika said, his mama named it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter. I fully wanted to abandon Twitter and go over to Threads. I really wish we were freaking some more black platforms. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Child, when somebody said that, I was like, I don't say X, mine is Twitter. The bird is tweeting and doing his own thing, and then you go to iPhone and you do your updates, and then it was like, boom. I was like, oh my God. Although I will say I appreciate that more than when freaking Raggedy X HBO Max changed this app to Max and made me delete that app and download a whole new app. I had no attitude about that. I was like, your mama, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you just update the current app and just make it Max? Why I gotta delete HBO Max and then get another app for Max? But what she said, it's the worst thing they ever did. I'm just waiting. I was about to go to back to Black Planet on the ass. Anyway, I'm gonna let you good ladies go. Any gentlemen that are in here, if y'all are just not talking and freaking not saying anything. Thank you anyway. If you come through on the replay, stupid and stupider. Leave a comment, hit me with a hashtag replay, comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Good night.